What's been the biggest part of just adjusting, settling in here over these last, since you arrived?
Being able to adapt. At first, there's a lot of adversity for me, coming through, this early enrollee session. So being able to adapt was really one of my main points.
How helpful has it been? New place, but not like you're halfway across the country, stuff like that.
I mean, it's been pretty smooth, after those visits, taking those visits. One thing, that helped me. I feel like I kind of had a clue where everything was really pretty much at. That's the reason why I kept coming back on the visits. But besides that, everything's been great.
Who are kind of some of the guys that you connected with early on to help you get settled in and rolling?
Vontae, because he's one of my big brothers up here, so he's one of those guys. He's not selfish about anything. Team player. He helped me get in on everything really smooth. Help me know where to go get a haircut or anything like that. Little small things.
Yeah, is that help to just have those guys to settle into life and norm when you're not doing workouts, class, all that fun stuff?
Wait, what was that question?
Just settle into Norman, just all fine.
Yeah.
When you look at how's the relationship with Coach Murray grown from just like the recruitment process to being here in the winter and all that stuff?
I mean, it's tough love. Now that I'm here, it's really tough love. Everything's legit. It's not a game. I'm not here to play a game. I'm not here to be liked. But me and Coach Murray, it's really tough love. He's a hard coach. It's really tough on me, and I appreciate that from him because it helps me improve. But everything's been smooth. It's been great. I like how he runs things.
What kind of your skill set's unique to some of the other guys that are in the room, just as far as the bruising nature that you bring? Like, how important do you think that can be to add into just that whole group?
I'll say my power for sure, but there's one thing I feel like that ain't really been out there that a lot of people seen is probably the burst.
Coach Murray, pass pro details, all that stuff. Has that been like one of the first adjustments? Just everything he wants you to be on top of.
Oh yeah, protection comes first. You don't want to get back there, nobody back there, and your quarterback's getting hit, beat on. You don't want that. That brings down the team, and we've been running the ball all our lives, and so you got to feel really what's going on. But protection is like one of the main parts. Getting to understand.
Just that relationship with Coach Luttrell been like since he was elevated up, and then getting to know him a little bit more?
I mean, it's been good, Coach Luttrell. Every time through walkthroughs, he's helping me point out some points.
But what have you learned about Jackson, just like the leader that he is through some of the winter stuff?
He's a really good team player. He's very vocal. Very confident in what he does, and we all appreciate. I appreciate him for sure. I know the team appreciates him for that too. That's somebody you need. And that's somebody I need for me to be, coming in as earlier enrollee and trying to understand a lot of things.
How helpful is it that some of these guys, like early enrolling, is kind of the thing now to be able to help you? Any little bump you might have, just knowing, hey, been there, done that. This is how you get through all that stuff.
Oh yeah, with things like this, it helps you, adapt. Like I said, adapt to a lot of things a lot quicker before the season starts, and it helps you be consistent. Later in the summer, understand your teammates more. Because in the backfield, you're just not looking at your position. You understand, the front, what the QB does, and the receivers.
First impressions of Schmitty?
Tough. Oh yeah, tough. It's real. What they put on the media, it's legit.
Do you remember the first like one day 3? How quick was it?
Day one, I'm up at 5 a.m. We walking to the indoor at 6. We blowing that whistle. That whistle's blowing. Everybody, you hear cleats just stomping inside that indoor. Everybody's yelling. So, it woke me up right there. That was my first wake up right there.
Xavier, how surreal has it been, since you are from right up the road, actually wearing the OU during these workouts?
It's been tough, when you're going out there, you're not just showcasing yourself, but you're representing your mom, your entire family, all relatives, OU. So, I know you've been evaluated by everybody, so, I stay consistent.
What's it like working with DeMarco, someone who's done it, obviously at the highest level you can?
Man, coming from a coach, who's really done it, very experienced, he understands, what it's going to take. And, he understands the adversity, that's going to come this way. And, I'm glad I got a coach like that, who understands what's really good. understand what's really going on. But besides his legacy, he's a really very hard, tough coach.
You look around the guys in the running back room. How talented, how special is this group you guys have?
Oh yeah, everybody's a team player. No one's selfish about the game. We want to be the best room. On that field. Being very supportive.
You talked about how tough Schmitty is, and Coach BV talked about how this group of newcomers has really been up to the task. What is it about this group? What's kind of the MO of this group so far?
I said before, me and this group, before we even got here, there's some, we talked about some goals, what we want to set. We don't want to be behind on anything. We always want to be first. We always preach each other. Be there first, be there first, be there last. And when it comes to leaving that building, we got some goals in that.
Has it made you guys closer as a group also?
Oh yeah, for sure. Everybody, the relationship has been even tighter. So,